Hello.
Hello?
Greetings and bienvenue.
Hello?
Now, I know you probably can't hear me over the game, so we're gonna fix that real quick. There we go. Now I got no audio coming from that game. One small issue, though. You can't see us. Let's just go ahead and, let's shatter that illusion of love. Oh yeah, it's exactly how I wanted that to go. Hey!
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Konbanwa. Genki desu ka?
Yeah, this is the unfortunate truth.
Yes. Pill, 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 pill. Pill, pill, pill.
Yep. If you're just now joining us, it's officially the day you all demanded, you sick fucking bastards. It's pilk time.
Pill, pill, pill.
Not only is it pilk time, it is flamin' hot pilk time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, fam.
Yeah.
I drove a fucking hour to drink this pill.
It's true, he did drive an hour to drink pilk.
I have.
So yeah, let's go ahead and give the rundown of what we've got. So yeah, the critical ingredients. To make flaming hot pilk, we have the flaming hot. We have Cheetos. We have the Pepsi. Got that right here. It's cherry.
Wait, they didn't have regular.
They didn't. And we have milk. Whole milk. Because we've already made other good decisions. So, in fact, for today's Comida Tiempo, we actually are going to be doing pilk two ways. So, much like peanut butter, milk can actually come in several varieties, pilk can. I prefer smooth, creamy pilk, and Bird likes chunky pilk.
Chewy pilk.
Now, you may be wondering how that's going to work. That's because you may remember from the Orange Joe stream, we have a shaker. It is with a combination of the shaker, some ice, Pepsi, milk, and a lovely bed of Cheetos that we will make chewy pilk for Birdums. I, on the other hand, must result to other measures. We're blending it. They don't make Flaming Hot Pepsi, to my knowledge. They made Flaming Hot Mountain Dew. I don't think they made Flaming Hot Pepsi. I actually looked into it the other day. Apparently, it's not a thing, which is a problem for me. So, unfortunately, the blender is far off in the corner because we did not have a place up here to put it. You will obviously hear it when we go live. So, I guess let's go ahead and get mine running.
So, did you want me to do something fancy with the camera, or?
Let's see. Can we lift the camera? Can we get you guys like a real time view?
Oh hell yeah!
There we go. We can move that a little bit.
Hi.
Yeah. Let's get a good viewpoint on this action. So just to make sure that they know that we're not making this up, gonna open. This has to be documented properly. Pay no attention to my Mondo dong that's in frame. Let's see here. So we want good coverage here. How deep do you want yours?
I want it to chill.
So you want what, like halfway through? Say when.
That's good. That's good.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a nice like little nest egg down there. Okay, perfect. All right. I can't wait for this to be like the color of like what they make chicken nuggets out of is what I'm predicting. All right, so we got the Cheetos here. We got about roughly an equal amount of Cheetos here. Yeah, we're making pink sauce. You're absolutely correct. We are making pink sauce. Now, I'm just going to pour mine over ice because I feel like putting ice in it is going to reduce the overall volume. Also, the texture would be unimaginable.
Yeah, no ice for me, please, because I think that would be the step that kills me. Is not nothing else, it's the fucking ice.
Yeah, well, we'll put it in the shaker so it'll be cold, obviously. We'll put it in the shaker so it'll be cold. That's a requirement.
Ice cold pill.
Oh, yeah, no, this is going to be a disaster.
So, it's going to be so good.
We're going to put a little bit of ice in here, just a little bit.
Y'all thought Orange Joe was lit. This is the real fucking deal.
Alright.
Sorry my camera work fucking sucks.
It's okay. Yeah, it needs to be colder. It's going to be way worse.
Well,
Factually accurate.
Now I want it to be warm.
Factually accurate. Okay. Oh, good God. Yeah, I'm going to put... Should I blend? No, I'm not going to blend mine with ice. I'll put ice in my glass. So we're going to put some ice in there for mine. Alright. And now the milk. So we're going to just get a nice little... There we go, about halfway there. Get some nice... Oh, they float! That's good. I didn't expect that! Did not expect it to float. This was outside of the realm of my calculations. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Gonna just pour some. There we go. Oh, that is definitely a color. Oh, it's, oh no, stop. Okay, it stopped. Okay. And we're just gonna...
Oh, my God.
Okay. It's foaming so much I kind of gotta let it sit a little bit.
Oh.
Because this is probably well over the max fill line. I have no idea how much actual Pepsi is in here.
Oh my God.
It's like mostly foam. It's like entirely foam, actually. You fear. I'm drinking it. Yeah, that is entirely foam. So... Oh my God! Okay, alright, this is fine. It's not... I feel like I'm doing like a middle... like an elementary school science experiment. This is not... Oh,
close.
You cannot imagine the smell. Okay, will it seal? Will it seal? Oh God. Oh God. I cannot begin to tell you what this feels like in my hand. Oh, okay, it's bubbling over. That's fine. It's fine.
Oh God.
It's fine. Yeah. Paper towels. There's some paper towels in the other room. You want to grab those?
Yeah. What should I do with the camera?
Actually, I'll tell you what. I have toilet paper because we're gonna need that later as well. Oh, good God. Yeah, no, this is probably well overfilled, but it's fine. It's okay. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to wash those later. That's gonna be delicious.
I figured it'd probably be awkward to, show Kami clean himself, so...
It's okay. You don't lick yourself?
I preen, okay? I'm a bird.
Alright. I'm gonna put a little more sauce in here for you.
You are witnessing your crime.
Now, do you want to shake it yourself, or do you want me to shake it?
You know what? I'll shake it.
You'll shake it?
I will dig my own grave.
Very good. Alright. I presume you've mixed your own drinks before.
Yes.
Okay, let me go ahead and get a good seal on that. Alright, so just watch me move. So we have the blender over here. Here's hoping this doesn't get all over everything. Alright.
Sorry, y'all. I'm a shitty camera bird.
It's okay. It doesn't go very far. It's not going to go very far. It's okay.
Are we? Alright. Yeah, there it is.
Alright. Let's go ahead and make sure this is secure.
The magical blender.
Okay, here we go. We're going to pulse this. Actually, we're just gonna blend it. Oh. Oh God. Oh my God, no. Oh.
Oh my god!
It's exactly the color I thought it was gonna be.
Oh.
Oh, it's foaming. Oh, oh no! Oh God, it's getting everywhere. Please stop. Okay, yeah, it's everywhere. It is leaking.
Oh my god.
Right. So.
Should I put this down and go get you some paper towels?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Sorry, y'all.
It's because it's got Coke in it. That's what. Beppis. It's got Beppis in it. That's why.
Where are the paper towels?
On the coffee table. I'm just gonna move this. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. That's gonna go right over here, right there, in the fridge. This is why you don't blend anything that's carbonated. If you didn't know.
Oh my god. Yeah, Chad, this has turned into an actual crime scene.
You know, if it makes it that far. Yeah, that's really gonna be it. It's gonna really. Oh yeah, let's just.
Oh my god, this is like some deep web looking shit.
Okay, yeah, let's get a good. Let's get a good view of this real quick.
Oh my god.
God, this looks like what they accused George Reeves of drinking.
Jesus. Oh my god. It's like blood and...
Yeah, this straight up looks like viscera. I don't have the words in English or any other language to express how unappetizing this looks. So let me just show you.
Oh my god.
There you go. Look at that beautiful color there. Put it up in the light so you can see it. Yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look good? Don't you want some?
I want some.
All right. It's on you. Now, again, be careful because it's carbonated. It will foam, so be careful.
Yeah, hold on. I may do that in the bathroom to keep from, like, causing another body to be discovered.
Here. While you do that, here, Stream, I'm going to point you away for a second. While I do that. Because, I told you! I warned you! Do you have it... Are you holding both ends?
Yes! Oh my god. Love this.
You gotta be committed. You gotta be committed to the bit. Or else this won't work.
You know, I think this is as good as I'm gonna get.
Yeah, you can use the towels. Also, I just realized we're on the wrong input. In fact, they've just heard me talking this whole time. Let me fix that. One second here, kids. Use any one. That's fine. Go tell your mother.
Mom, Dad will help me clean the mess.
Good luck with... Alright, so we're just going to do... Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Now we're going to put the camera back up here. Where you can see it. There you go, now you can see us. And did I forget to put it on the right setting? Because this doesn't seem to be the right setting because I don't see Bird's picture. There it is. And there we go. Now we're in the proper state of mind to actually do this, even though we shouldn't be doing it to begin with. Oh god, now that this is settling, this just looks like... It looks like you would compress this to make a vitamin. me just go ahead and move you guys back up here. There we go. Now we're centralized.
Oh, ow, hey, don't come out! Like, get off! Ow, ow!
Oh, we're blurry. Why are we blurry? That's not good. I don't want to be blurry. Where's my webcam? Webcam settings. Webcam Pro. Configure video. Camera control. What do you mean low light compensation? Okay, we're just hold on. Device default. Resolution. Oh well, if we're a little blurry, we're a little blurry. It's fine. It's okay. You guys don't mind, do you? This is okay for you?
I'm just naturally blurry.
Okay. Bigfoot is blurry. Alright, so I've got mine.
Mine wants to escape. It's alive.
Alright, so I guess we pour on 3. Is that right?
I guess so.
I still wish this was a higher resolution. I don't know why this is so gorpy. It should be higher than that.
Is it something with the physical cam, or?
No, I mean, it goes better than this. I don't know. Okay, low light compensation.
That looks clear.
Yeah, that seems to help a lot. All I did is click one, and then it turned off. What the fuck? Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We look okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, God. I'm just going to show you this real quick. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, God.
So bad.
Lord have mercy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get a nice pour here. Yes, Blue. I'm just going to pour this. Oh. Oh my God. Looks like you've made meat soup for the ferrets. Fun fact, if you fry this, it will become a chicken nugget. All right,
got myself a nice little garnish at the top.
All right, are we ready? Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Right. Ganpai.
Ganpai.
Here we go.
Oh my God. The smell.
It does straight up smell like vomit. Oh no, we have a trash can right back here just in case. Oh.
Oh my God.
I still have some left.
Oh,
it's chunky too. Love that for me. Oh, God. You wanted it chunky. You asked for this.
I did. And I got it what I wanted now. Because it just feels so good.
I feel like we should be playing, like, classical music while we do this. Somebody wants to dub, like, Beethoven over this. You're welcome to. Okay.
Berlioz, maybe. Symphony Fantastique. You know, the scene where the guy's getting his head cut off.
I'm not a bitch. Okay, go and bite.
Oh my God.
Oh.
god.
So,
Oh my god.
when I blended it, I thought, okay, it'll be like an even distribution, right? No, there was some sediment. And that was like, so imagine like you drink something and there's backwash. That was a whole 12 ounces of backwash. Oh.
That actually smelled and tasted like vomit.
Oh, sweet God.
That was... You owe Orange Joe an apology.
You know, no, Orange, I did Orange Joe dirty.
Ugh.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Ugh. Oh my god.
Hold.
You want me to go get some water or something, dog?
I have a Mountain Dew.
Oh my god.
I have a Mountain Dew.
And it sits in your stomach because it's...
Oh, I'm
fucking
so
cold
glad
milk.
you clipped that so that can live on. So future generations can know what happened here.
Oh god, now I've got a headache. Oh my god. Mmm.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Thank you all for making this happen. We could not have done this without you.
Oh, yeah, no, also, I want to tell you, to make this extra interesting, we ran to Taco Bell ahead of time.
We sure did.
So, yeah, no, we put this on top of Taco Bell, so let's just...
No.
Oh, no, this is going to be an endurance race until the end of the stream. Let's be perfectly clear.
Listen, whoever committed the murder is not gonna die by Monokuma's, like, punishment. They are going to die from the smell of whatever is about
Oh, yeah,
to
no,
happen.
I'm so afraid for, like, the first fart to follow this. Yeah, no, Blue's right. No, I'm gonna be like making like those old Joseph noises. Oh God!
Yeah,
Oh no!
I will not be invited back here if...
Oh God!
Oh my god.
Oh, would you like some milk?
I would like to die.
Oh.
Oh my god. Well then, you ready for some Danganronpa?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am.
Oh my god.
Thank you all for making this happen. I appreciate you guys helping us meet our 20 sub goal.
Oh my god.
Definitely going to set the bar higher for the next horrifying thing that we decide to consume, because I have no other options available. Because I'm not very creative, apparently.
Maybe next time we will actually take a chicken nugget and put it in a plate.
No, I don't. I really don't want to do that. You know what? Fuck it. Get me to 50 subscribers. We'll do the mukbang stream. Why not?
Yes, let's do it, Chad.
No, I'll die. Just what would we even play? How would you even do that? Like what? We would play like...
You can play like Animal Crossing or something, like low.
My. Umai.
You gotta get closer to the mic, kind of smack a little bit.
Yeah, just like... Oh. So good. Umai. It's like Hifumi's still alive.
God, I'm sad. We no longer have Hifumi.
Oh no, he's right here in spirit.
You are totally right. This was his...
The red light challenge with Pilk. Oh, we can do a wing challenge. That'd be funny.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hot wings. I don't know. I hopefully we'll find something that's not food related. Also, I want to show you that this is the shirt I was wearing while we were drinking the Pilk. If you've not seen this before.
I haven't seen that.
Did you not know I own this shirt?
No, I didn't.
Saucy little minx. Saucy little minx.
Oh my god.
But on that note, we're going to take a brief reprieve, and then we're going to start the game proper. Okay? Okay.
See y'all in a bit.
All right, hoes, we're back.
We're back, hoes.
And in the dark. You
Woo.
can't see us now.
But we're not alone in the dark.
Oh, we're turning that off. Yeah, we are.
What are you saying? I'm nobody? Am I not somebody?
I mean, it's better than crawling in the dark.
Searching for the answers.
Is there something more?
Than what I've been handed?
I've been crawling in the dark. Anyway, Danganronpa!
Woo!
Yeah, we're playing a game tonight. I almost forgot as well.
Ooh, yeah,
But-
so we have to find out who killed Taka and Hifumi.
Yeah, I can't wait to find out how Celeste is behind this.
We don't know who did it. It could remember Hifumi said it was Yasuhiro, and like
He also thought he got abducted by a robot.
he wouldn't lie. Hifumi, go on the internet and tell lies. I don't believe it.
All right, so they're both in here. Mm.
We don't know. They could move again.
Somehow the Cheetos being solid makes us better. All right, let's go see what's going on.
Makoto, I've been thinking about something.
Really?
It's about the repository.
What about it? Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right?
Yeah?
I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
Uh-huh.
We're girlfriends, and we came right to the repository to, look around, maybe make out. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
That is correct. It was locked?
And we came here as soon as search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, who locked it, and why is it unlocked now?
I'm gonna make a mild adjustment here. Mic configuration adjusted. If you would be so kind as to crack the door.
Yes, I will crack the door. and
Richie,
crack my
Richie.
skull.
Wonderful!
Subarashi, Dario!
Let us know if that improves the audio quality. I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out.
Yeah, that weird fish drawing is looking mighty sus.
Yeah. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as models? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently?
Nice! Spotless Hammer has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Spotless hammer for a good friend. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under the body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved.
Nice! Blue tarp has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Also, Taka's looking mad blurry.
His shadow makes his feet look very long. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest.
No shit.
Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Yes. Yeah, let's go back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but no one showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came to get you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning, just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi at the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she'd apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was rather intense a scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down to the hallway and disappeared.
And then...
Yeah!
Huh?
What was that?
That came from downstairs, it must have been.
Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office! This is bad! Come on, we've got to go back! At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went up to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up to the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened. But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, against all odds and logic, gone. Then we remembered we'd abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there, we discovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm free anytime. I'm so glad I got to talk for like 4 minutes uninterrupted. He's full of jam.
Oh yeah, like a big jelly donut full of pilk.
He's big cold. That body is not cold. It's laying on the floor. We could winter in there if we needed to. Wonder if he had any snacks.
Oh, you know he did.
Of course he had snacks. He's really big body. Oh my god! Respect for the dead.
Who would ever make fun of a dead person? Damn, Makoto is savage.
Just the physics of it. I mean, it's like a marshmallow made of dead weight. Honestly, laying down there like that, he kind of looks like a wad of insulation. I bet Sayaka would love to see this.
Oh, delicious.
From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a coronary. I mean, a blow to the head. It appears that his neck collapsed under the weight of his chin and this closed. Probably from Justice Hammer number 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh. Wait. Something's off about his body. And I don't mean in general, but like... Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now.
I mean, he's sweaty as fuck.
That's it! His glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why?
Nice! Hifumi's glasses have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh! But wait! Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that?
Nice! Repository dolly's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Why does repository dolly sound like a
band name?
It's like a Breaking Benjamin song. No, it's more like a Nirvana song. Like,
yeah. Come, repository dolly.
Oh god, you're right. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. I don't have time to be staring at it. Oh good, Byakuya. Always here to make the situation better. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. I also don't know why you wouldn't have asked me unless you thought otherwise. So I'm gonna mock you preemptively. Ha 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 ha! Stupid ideas. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died... Yeah, he said Hiro's name. Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. Do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no. There are a few other things. Like the fact that, well, actually, I have gotten nothing but walkies today, so no, you're right, I have no complaints. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? Yes.
Is this all there is?
The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people? What? Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues. More chances you'll get found out. Hold on. Perhaps... I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
No.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Silence, Baka! Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository, just like Hifumi's gut over his belt line before he died.
He's crop dusted us all.
I'm sorry, I just can't get past the physics of it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. For God's sake. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? I'm gonna do this real quick. There, we gotta reduce the gain on the mic so it's easier to, or reduce the sensitivity rather. There we go. Should be easier to hear me now. It's a little late to be moving the evidence, you are correct. There's only one way in and out of this room. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder... Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone...
Nice! Repository door has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There's some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Fat Ass was found. Then the equipment room, where Taco was found. This is a statue of Neo. I don't think it's related to the case this time.
This time.
No, you're right. The nurse's office. We promised we'd look.
I promise you'd take me again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in the nurse's office, waiting for you.
I'm going.
Mary is waiting for us, James. Down the...
Wow, this frame rate's almost as chunky as the pill.
Oh, God. It's so...
I don't know what's worse, the fact that I can't stop talking about it, or the fact that I'm still eating Cheetos while we're playing.
Look, okay, we must savor the experience. Because it's not every day that you get to have flamin' hot cherry pilk.
Oh, it won't be every day. Oh, good! Celeste's here! I love that for us.
Oh, she's totally innocent. Like, you know, our friend Celeste.
What are you investigating, Celeste?
I am not investigating anything precisely speaking.
You don't say!
I am simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere.
Ma'am.
Why would you accuse Celeste, the selfless and kind character? What about you?
She called Hifumi a piggy, which, while accurate, was very rude.
She's a chaser.
Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have possibly moved Hifumi's massive body.
How Hifumi was moved, eh?
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. We had a nice glass of milk, but she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom, as one does.
And when you got back, the body was gone?
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
It would seem so.
To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. I mean, look at the size of the lad.
Nom nom nom. Nice!
Celeste's kind of added the truth bullet section of your handbook.
While she's chewing on her knuckles.
There are no toes for me to munch at the moment. My fingies will have to do.
But they rolled him uphill. If Sisyphus couldn't do it... The surveillance camera really doesn't matter right now.
Rolling around at the speed of murder. Got places to go, gotta,
It's just a normal trash can. Huh, wait! No, it's not! There's something in the trash can! Of course, it's what it looks like. Rolling isn't an option because then there'd be 3 deaths! It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh! But it's also covered in blood.
Ah, did you find something?
Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
A cleaning cloth?
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important.
Nice! Glasses cleaning cloth has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I swear to God, if Hifumi actually is the murderer and has been suppressing his heartbeat under his layers and layers of fat, I will be so upset.
You never know. You never know.
Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind.
The fridge. I wonder if there are any snacks inside.
Her acting has gotten a little better.
Acting.
Oh hey, they've got pilk in here. A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. For blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me, though. I'm not Celeste.
Quick, put her in the sun, see if she sparkles.
This monitor really doesn't matter right now. Alright, now to go back up to the equipment room.
The frame rate will not like.
I know,
pass
it's extra chunky.
Going to the Pilk Red room. Like that is the color of the walls.
Yeah, no, it's Pilk. Sabrina's username is the color of Pilk.
It really is. Oh my god.
There's a thick layer of dust. Not like Hifumi thick, but pretty thick.
I wonder if this is the YA section.
Debating on how grateful I am that the Pilk didn't kill you. Real talk, it was honestly pretty bearable up until the Cheetos hit.
That was the secret ingredient.
It was. Listening to you chew those is the most viscerally uncomfortable I have been in a hot minute.
Yeah, so
I
chat,
say as I eat another one.
so we weren't originally gonna do the Cheetos, but I don't know where I had seen the phrase "flamin' hot pilk," and it stuck with me, and it had to become reality. And dog being a good sport helped facilitate this awfully deliciously bad idea.
Oh, don't say delicious, because that's not what it was.
I could go for another glass. Oh my! I feel my stomach turning just saying that.
Do you want one? You want another one, motherfucker? We can go right now.
No.
Is this what you want? Square up, you round bitch. We can do it now. Justice Hammer 4. The weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. There's some kind of mark going through the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There's blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms were on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible.
Nice! Equipment room bloodstain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. He gets extra walkies. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. And just recently, too.
Nice!
It's Jill! I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away! I'm super pissed! I missed an ultimately rare event! I love you, Jill.
Never change.
Genocide Jill is my problematic fave.
I thought I was your problematic fave.
Maybe there's a dumb waiter. I want you to think about that.
Hold on. I have to stop pretending that I'm smart and look up what a dumbwaiter is. Don't judge me, or do judge me. I don't give a fuck.
No, a dumbwaiter is those things in old houses where, like, you put, like, food or items in it, and it's like a hand-drawn elevator for items.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
That just seems silly. You couldn't fit his left ass cheek in the dumbwaiter. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this.
Look through the uranium glass.
They must use this for physics experiments and stuff. It's not really related to the case, though.
How do you know, Makoto? What if they were both killed by homework? It happens.
Oh, good. Good, he's here. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you.
I'm missing you. Just a little bit.
You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed.
Good boy.
Do you have our treats?
You fucking better.
Speaking of, you got any more than pretzels?
Yeah, I do. So, chat, we got some pumpkin spice pretzels, and they are fucking amazing.
Yeah, no. On the subject of things that we bought that aren't completely cursed, these are delicious.
Yeah, these are the exact opposite of what we had via your stream.
You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? Oh.
You remember well.
You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any explanation.
Beg for my attention. Nice! Yasuo's message has been added to the truthful section of your handbook.
He said go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Ball? Ball! Ball, 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 ball. Is it Hero's dead body? That would be a twist.
That would be a twist indeed. But who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
See, but what if Hero is dead? And so Hero killed one of them, and Celeste killed the other one because he was too stupid to realize they couldn't work together. And then she killed him to tie up loose ends. That's not breaking the two-murder rule.
It's true. Maybe.
I just really want Celeste to be guilty, not gonna lie.
We don't know that. She has been nothing but honest and kind and...
Shut up, you fat swine!
Yes, Celeste. You became the very thing you hated. How do you feel about yourself? Man, that whoever's playing the trumpet is just fucking going off.
Yeah. It must be eerily quiet in Byakuya's room. Because everyone next to him is dead.
Well, I mean, remember, you can't hear,
I know, but, like, it's gonna be extra awkward.
Well, I mean, at least it's quiet.
I forgot that Hero's room was right next to Hifumi's room.
Hifumi's kind of like quarantine off.
The door is unlocked? I guess I can just go inside. Byakuya did say go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge.
How come his room has a bunch of cool shit in it?
This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Damn, Hifumi, okay.
I want to see what books he has. Like,
A surveillance camera. There's no point in worrying about it right now. I need to just forget about it. It's a normal bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. Maybe I can use it to pick up a scent, maybe not, I don't know. I'm not on the clock. I think there's something in the cardboard box.
I wonder what it is. Maybe it's the ball. Maybe treats. I think Hero's been holding out on us.
I would like to stress to no uncertain terms that I was promised walkies. And while I did get walkies, I want additional walkies.
Makoto, you know what? You deserve walkies.
It's blueprints for something, and... Wow, okay.
Wow, that's very detailed.
Sophisticated. Some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice?
Oh, damn.
And it's in Hero's room? But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me.
Nice! Robo Justice blueprints have been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Perhaps because the penmanship is different.
It is. But Hifumi said that the hero...
This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. There's no point in worrying about it right now. I just need to forget about it.
The fuck is going on with Hero's bathroom door?
It's the shading. I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing here. It's pretty grungy, though. How does a bathroom even get this dirty? At the risk of shaming him, one of my old roommates, I tried to prank him by putting coffee in, like, the tank in his toilet, and it was so dirty he didn't notice I put...
Oh my god.
Leave the area? Yeah.
Makoto, big news! Big news!
Backstreet's back?
All right!
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko!
What? Is she okay? Where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Big things coming, bro. Robo Justice showed up too.
Okay. Robo Justice?
It's Hero wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
Alright, I'm lost. To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. They're all just over there. Hey! Hey, you over there! Kyoko! And...
Phew, man, I've had the worst day.
Hiro?
Well,
I am positive that it is the suspicious individual that attacked me.
Apparently, that ridiculous object is Hiro. I'd ask Kyoko for the details if I were you. Hiro?
yeah, duh. Who else would it be?
That's a good question.
Huh? What? Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while sleeping? Was it the Illuminati?
She really did just dress him up in his sleep. Oh my god.
We don't know that.
He is that stupid! Don't even at me!
Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him.
I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker like the nerd he is.
Nerd! More like Nerdo Justice!
You know who else is a nerd?
My mom! That pill killed the one brain cell I had left.
It's okay, I could share half of mine with you. He looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and he woke up.
Yeah, girl.
Damn.
I still can't believe you kicked me.
I can believe that she kicked you. I completely believe she kicked you.
You could have been a little bit more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
That's creepy.
Anyway, unpacking that later. Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
There was something I had to check up on.
What do you mean?
Your flea medication. Never mind.
I can't never mind!
Never mind, bad boy. More importantly...
She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
First of all, Hero, you need to explain us why you're dressed like that. Those colors...
well, I mean, I have no idea.
I believe that.
1 second I was asleep, I didn't know about what happened, then I woke up, and then I was here.
I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help?
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
It took everybody's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but we eventually got all the pieces off.
Whew, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume.
Yeah, he can't get it off, which means he can't put it on himself because of the clasp.
We don't know.
We know!
No, we don't!
What? Wait, hold on a sec.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
You soulless bitch!
She's just helping.
In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume.
Or perhaps the lady with extensive costuming experience.
She's helping us, okay?
That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone was Hero.
Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. To tie me up?
Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
Yeah, I mean... Attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Can we get him dinner first?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hero running around. You're the only one that could wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it off yourself before you convict me. Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Without missing a beat, Hina started putting on the Robo-Justice costume. Surprised they fit over her big old hoo-haws.
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Hmm?
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Uh-huh.
Either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, you see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If there was another guy, then...
Go ahead, boy, put it on! Put on the costume! Oh, okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good! The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
See, I told you, it was impossible.
You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence. Ricky Paw,
Evidence?
you claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck? Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. Which is how we know it was him. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. What do I fight for? You know what I mean.
Sabrina does raise an excellent point. How would Hifumi have known it was Hero if Hero was in the costume?
I mean, could someone, like, tell me? Nice! Robo Justice costume has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Well, got it. Where's Sakura?
Wasn't she guarding the bodies?
Oh yeah, you're right. She looks like she's lost in thought. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I'd better leave her alone. It's looking more and more like it really was a setup.
I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time. But where has Kyoko been hiding all this time?
I have no idea.
Perhaps she really is working for the mastermind. Will also explain her questionable behavior.
But
You're quite protective of her, yes?
I, bitch, had a mommy first. Circumstances aside, I no longer have one and require to substitute.
How could you forget about our queen, Sayaka, so quickly?
Look, I needed walkies. She gave me walkies. I'm ready to move on with my life. That's because she's helped me out so much until now.
If I were the mastermind, that is exactly what I would do to earn your trust.
There's no talking your way out of this. You did it. Everyone knows it. If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it?
Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What? 2 people? Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those two are the ones that were killed, that's it. I know who did it.
You may as well tell us then.
Taki and Fumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right? Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Huh? Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us and just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. I know, that note.
Note?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape, Winky Face. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room, and then for some reason, I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something. Not a chance.
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have some chemicals that could do that.
What, really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. What's it like, Allie, for the first and only time in your life to not be the dumbest one in the room?
Oh, good old Yaoi Asahina. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right?
He does have a point.
Yeah.
Yahoo! They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it. Well, you should buy it. Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, quote-unquote pocket. Looks like I lost it.
Dumbass!
Yeah, sure. But please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
He really is impressively stupid.
As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
Yeah, no, Hero would be unable to get away with. My defense is no, I didn't.
I mean, Your Honor, my client clearly said that he was dead ass.
For reals.
What the heck? For serious.
Bailiff, how do you find? The jury is beating his ass in the QRTs.
Nice! Y'all's hero's account has been added in the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why would they keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said. Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Well, wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me! Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you yet.
If you have the time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
Yeah, you're right. I had to look for the second suit and that note.
Well, we know that Hiro can't be guilty because Byaki is enjoying taunting him too much.
We don't know. Feet don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, generously Jack to switch with me. But she and Sakura got into a fight, and we'd have a catastrophe in our hands. Well, bye.
One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I gotta, start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping. But can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
No.
God damn it! To reject me so simply. It's like Sayaka was still here with us.
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, okay.
Thanks. Now then, shall we? So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living. Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now.
Oh no. If the chunky frame rate doesn't stop us from getting there before...
Chonky. Big chungus.
I mean, they might have moved again. We don't know. We haven't been there in a little bit.
You know who else would die if they were moved again? They would! Because they're already dead.
I mean, I guess you're right. You're not wrong. Hifumi and Taka.
For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
Well then, let's get started.
She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
The Monokuma follows right. They were killed using similar weapons.
Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
Doesn't Kyoko get creeped out poking at dead bodies and stuff?
Apparently not. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Not right now, no thank you.
Did you get all that?
Yeah, I did.
This Ocarina of Time reference.
Oh, yeah.
The owl. Makoto, I found something.
You did?
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
I do now. He did?
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
Ma'am, what is your damage?
I'm not projecting, you're projecting.
I didn't say you reminded me of my dad. No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
Take a look. It's in a book. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. If you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
Last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
Hey, Hey! You! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch, a detail that would not have been important until this exact moment. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls!
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
Nice! Broken wristwatch has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand.
Sure.
He appears to be gripping something.
You're right. There's something white in there. Why is it white?
T. Can you try to pry it out?
White evidence spotted. Me?
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right?
God damn!
Damn! Okay, Kyoko, just...
Did Byakuya rub off on you or something? Okay. As much as I really didn't want to, and I mean I really didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fists. A piece of paper?
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
I wonder about that.
I'm sure you do. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own.
Oh, I'm sure he left several surprises.
Nice! Kiyotaka's scrap of paper has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Analyze. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move this absolute unit of a dead body from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that? And why? So, did you find anything?
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. Look, okay, we fucking chugged that spicy
It's
pill.
not the fact that you farted, it's the fact that you got mud butt and then said, hey, look at this. A wad of paper?
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Hidden?
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hid it on purpose, you see.
In his pants? Wait, so you...
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something.
I don't know what that means!
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. It smells awful.
When I think about it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It had better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah, it's Hiro's note. That's it! It's the same thing Hiro said. And here we turn into 12!
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it?
No, because he said 1 a.m.
Last night, someone left a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
The time is different. Hiro told us that the note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note says they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
Huh?
Part of it had been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there.
There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain it a little more?
Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching a scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea.
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? You know, like the note. In your
It's
hand.
Taka's note, yeah.
And how would something important like that to become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer, Makoto.
Nice! The note Hifumi had has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. You smell. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there were any reason to think that they were connected to the killings in the first place.
So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
If you don't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone on my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role.
A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Mommy thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind.
Nice! E-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Ding dong bing bong.
Oh, it's time.
It's time.
Alright, let's do it.
We gotta find out how Hiro killed Hifumi and Taka.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin.
Oh, I am pilked all the fuck out. Hi, Rion.
Bye.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the blast of a soul collapsing with life and death.
Like Pepsi and milk colliding in one stomach.
Oh my.
Audio from the game can't be heard.
Oh.
That would probably be because I forgot to turn on the desktop audio when we came back.
Oh, that's
I mean, okay, so we fixed that. There wasn't a ton of voice acting that you missed. There was just the, when they were putting on the suit, there was some voice acting, but that's
Yeah.
about it. Thank you for telling me this now.
well. Hey, I mean, this is important now rather than when we start the trial.
Oh yeah, no,
everything.
significantly more important to do this now than otherwise. You're having a cherry coke.
Well, we had cherry.
We had flamin' hot pilk. We had flamin' hot cherry pilk.
It was an experience.
I didn't know there was voice acting before Monokuma.
And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
There wasn't a ton of voice acting.
It would seem.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, when they were interrogating him about the suit, that was pretty much it. And it was almost entirely owie.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion, because I ain't telling you shit.
Bitches ain't nothing but tricks and hoes. Happy Mean Girls Day.
Yeah, it is Mean Girls
It
Day.
is Mean Girls Day. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going.
Oh, okay. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Oh, this is great. He's multiplied?!
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast, it only looks like I'm multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you!
Oh, yes, you are. Okay, fine.
Hey!
If everyone's here, ready to go, please board the pain train or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay, shall we?
I believe we shall.
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it for serious. I'm dead ass.
That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note?
Well, no, but...
How unfortunate, and it would seem we have our culprit.
Yes, we do, bitch! It's you!
You're so, convinced that
Oh, I'm a hater. No, 100%. No, dead ass.
Celeste would never hurt a fly, okay?
She would eat your toes!
That's different. It is nourishment. This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I have to go outside.
The sad story of a girl.
I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. Well, maybe Hifumi, but definitely whoever killed Taka.
Yeah, we are here to solve Taka's murder, let's be honest.
For everyone who's still alive. Well, actually, I mean, Mondo got murdered twice, so... And for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of her friends. The killer is... someone right here!
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hero pay for his crimes.
Yes.
Come on, Big Mac! Let's do it!
It wasn't me, you gotta believe me.
I took one last deep breath because I missed both girls, and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard... The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto cruel fate.
I see all of you gathered together like this. I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is very amazing as planet.
Just the worst.
Only because of you.
Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
What? You really hate me so much, but I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed trial of this commercial break.
Yahoo!
I never hold on to do like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats.
And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial.
Next time, you want to save the data.
Yeah, we're saving.
Speaking of saving, I'm going to take a moment to relieve myself.
Go for it.
I will be right back.
I will do class prep while you do that.
Yes.
Oh god, look at this frame rate. Look how chunky the frame rate is, guys. Isn't this great? So we want Robot Jock for sure. Cool and Composed studies the aim. Lost in Thought increases the time limit. Well, I think we got a good loadout. Well, have you guys officially recovered from the spectacle that was the beginning of the stream? I have. I'm feeling pretty good, not gonna lie. Oh, it'll be fine. It tasted like vomit. It was not great. See, I wasn't joking. I've been eating Cheetos and drinking Mountain Dew like, you know, an MLG this whole time. It's been great. Of course, now we gotta figure out who the murderer is. Yes, Kiku, we'll get to see if you were correct.
Going down, smooth as silk. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Alright, y'all ready to
I put Robot Jock back on.
Hell yeah.
That's a damn useful one.
Yeah.
Look at the chunk. I love the chunk.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Why?
It's pretty visceral, not gonna lie.
The murderer not only murdered two of our friends, but also the frame rate. Oh, Jesus.
There's 2 murders and 4 frames per second.
Oh my god, the loading.
Oh!
What is going on?
Let's see here. You have the note, the strap, the watch, Yasuhiro's account, the costume, the blueprints, the message, Celeste's story, the cloth, the bloodstain, the repository door, the hammer, the glasses, the dolly, the tarp, and the file.
Yeah, so my money's on Hero.
Mine is on, my money's on Celeste. I feel like I'm pretty clear about that.
Now, everyone, remember, I've played this game like several times.
You're also a troll!
Let's
How
begin with a
awful.
basic
What
explanation of the
accusations?
class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Hina, shut up.
Was that?
What?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
See? She told
Don't
me
try and
earlier.
deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
See, everyone knows.
Jill?
Who are you calling a murderer?
Okay, but I have to give that one to Hiro. I mean, he's right. She does not have any room.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
It is compelling. I'm gonna take me a brief sippy. Take you a sippy of something that's not pill.
Still dreaming of that creamy finish.
No, you're not.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know!
Is Hiro really the killer? Or is he actually that stupid? Before anything else, we need to make that clear. Alright,
Alright, y'all.
let's do it.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Compelling evidence that Hiro's the killer. Is that really true?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
Yeah, Hero.
No!
Do it.
Just hold on a second!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough
What the hell?
that you are the culprit.
Might not have been.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hero, why? Why did you
Kill them!
No! Just hold on a second!
everything we found in your room? The blueprints, the suit parts,
Okay, I just
they are
missed.
all
Okay,
proof
got
enough
it.
that you are the culprit.
I don't know what
Anything about that
stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
I wish I remembered the controls.
Everything we found in your room.
Shoot!
Because it's either his room or...
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Alright, let's try this
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Damn it!
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Am I hitting the wrong button to accelerate
Hero,
time
why?
here?
Why did you kill them?
The B button.
No! Just hold on a second!
Nightcore.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Okay, so...
It's not true! It's a
Hero, why?
No! Just hold on a second!
Oh, the blueprints, right. Let's try this.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
Damn it!
Shoot!
Man, I'm getting my ass kicked in the QRTs here.
Everything we found in your room.
Okay.
Shoot!
It's gonna have to be on the blueprints, I guess.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof
Damn
enough.
it!
I legit don't
Shoot.
remember what the is here.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about. It's not true. It's a
Hero, why?
No!
What?
Just hold on a second!
Message with the blueprints. That's Hero's message.
Oh yeah, you're right. I thought I did, but...
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts,
Okay.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Handwriting.
Yeah, the handwriting.
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
what do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Man has a point.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
I noticed that Hiro's hair kind of has the same like overall shape and texture as the Cheetos.
Would you like some, by the way?
No, thank you.
What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Oh, God damn it!
Tell him, Naegi! Tell him, Naegi
And of
Queen!
course.
Tell him!
And of course, he passes it off to me.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
One of the oldest Danganronpa memes. The Illuminati. That's who it was.
I got it!
It has to have been Hiro.
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
God damn it!
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
Because Bianchi is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What?
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
I mean, she got like the telephone wire, so I mean, she's tapping into the knowledge.
Yeah. She's sticking her fingers down her throat right now.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
All things have a proper order.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
My vote is that, so you know how like in Kirby, like, he can like...
Oh my god, no!
and then carry them in his mouth?
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Tarp and trolley.
Tell him, Nae Queen. Tell him, Naegi.
I got it!
Still one more thing.
Get Fumi's glasses!
Yes!
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right? So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right?
That is correct.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
She's backing me up.
Sure.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
This is an op. This is an op.
Look,
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Oh, I'm going to... Oh, you're going down, bitch.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna bite her. I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna bite her. I'm telling you. I'm gonna bite the shit out of her. Wow. I never had anyone be such a raging cunt to me before. Maybe I can change her mind. I can... She may like it. You're right. She has so much hate to go around and so few people left to hate.
A new element has been added to the bullet time battle.
No!
Oh, yes. Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. It's Pilk. On the bottom screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy... Yeah, on how you destroy your opponent's statements.
Oh, good!
But from now on, just logging on and pressing the X button won't be enough to handle them. It will now cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the Y button. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the Y button in time with the tempo marker.
Of course!
Ready for rhythm games?
Of course!
It's DDR, Weep Justice Edition. Basically, just remember that the Y button now has a function along with the A button and the X buttons. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your accident difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said.
Oh, god damn it.
Well then, good luck and have fun! What did you say?
You had it wrong. You are a fool. So pathetic. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. So pathetic. Do your worst. You have it wrong. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. So pathetic. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong.
Oh, wow.
Damn, she just roasted you.
Yeah. Nobody believes me. No one wants to hear what I have to say.
L plus ratio.
Oh, have we already come to the end of the debate? Well then, the class draft's officially adjourned. Now it's time to see who's the black end. It would appear that one of the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto is not the black end. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else now must be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
It's the end.
Is it all over?
What do you say? Want to give it another shot?
Yeah.
I refuse to give up yet.
Yay!
Reloading is gonna be a pain in the ass. Not at all!
Here we go.
You have it wrong. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. So pathetic. Do your worst. You have it wrong. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. So pathetic. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. So pathetic. Do your worst. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Uh-oh. Get named on.
Somehow we survived.
We survived the damn.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Every section plays so differently, I keep forgetting how to play the game. It's embarrassing, but it's true.
I mean,
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
Other games and
Yeah.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
He can't bend at the waist. But look at how the body just moved. It'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that?
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
my good friend.
Then you could push the dolly no problem. So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
Oh, Yasu here.
The dolly was used to move Taka's body, that much I'm sure of. Would the person inside the suit have been able to push the dolly?
As we know,
Taka was killed in the... And from there,
Yeah, the culprit then loaded it onto...
Now, keep in mind...
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
No, that's
Shut
wrong.
the fuck up!
Ding dong, you're wrong.
My minor
You're
spelling
absolutely
mistake.
right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
That's you.
Oh. The blades are bad in here. I can't see my feet at all. Surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Hey, not to mention, you totally can't fit in the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
Celeste!
Right, now you're just making yourself look more guilty. But what if actually... I feel like she's moving from ferret to cat. What if was innocent, yes.
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance the costume is taken off because...
Once it's on, you can never take it off.
That's just your face now. Shoutouts to Pax the rubber dog.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't know what's over this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help?
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
He was locked in.
I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing.
There's a clasp on the back that keeps you from getting it off. I've seen this on Twitter. He's sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. You don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right!
Allie is smarter than Hero, but not by like a lot. Like there's like a standard deviation maybe.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
That clears your suspicion.
No, wait. Just a second,
Oh my
if you please.
god!
Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Ma'am!
Look, I'm just saying, maybe she has a point.
She is dumb. She's going all in on this. This really is her ultimate gamble.
I mean, maybe
You
she
all
just,
got
I
a good
don't
look at
know.
it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo-Justice! That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
Ma'am!
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
I mean, she's got a point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be
I
right.
cannot wait to obliterate this bitch.
Look, she's just
Hold on a
helping us
second.
find the culprit.
It's still
she's
far
helping us
too
find the
early to
culprit.
reach that conclusion. Besides,
We know that it's
there's no hurry
Yasuhiro.
to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from
Hey!
the beginning. Maybe
Hey,
we'll
shout
uncover
out to
something
Lemony
new.
Snicket.
Just Lemony Snicket.
What a pain in the ass!
I love her so much! Why can't I find me a woman like that?
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
I completely agree that due process is a massive pain in the ass. But we'll die otherwise, so I guess it's okay.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
No.
No.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone.
Forever open. Hungry. Panther.
Oh my god. Makoto's just hoping someone will bring him his ball.
Yeah.
He touched it.
That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant.
He does strike me as more of a squeaky boy. He's a squeaky boy.
Squeaky boy type. Yeah, we're getting off on the rubber tangent. I'm here for it.
Oh my god. Pilk's going to my brain.
I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume.
I love how this game is Phoenix Wright, but with like a lot of extra steps.
Yeah.
As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
I have a theory.
We were
A game
soon
theory?
joined in our search
Yes.
by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect.
What do you think?
Okay. So, Hifumi had some books that he had to return to the library. and Robo Justice carried him up because he had too much to drink. And he got to the library, and yeah, that's my theory.
Would you like some X-Lax? You sound backed up. Not sure how after the pilk.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office.
What's wrong?
I saw the shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
This is like the 3rd time you've said that line tonight.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the 2nd floor.
Because she was lying!
And soon after that,
I think she's
I saw someone
I
moving
don't
around
care!
on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Oh yeah, she intentionally tired everyone out.
And then,
Huh? What was that?
It came from downstairs. It must have been.
Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
at that point we decided to divide up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the third floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening! Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for two missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
It's like Kingdom Hearts.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
You're right, that does sound like Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 3, the 14th game in the series.
Shout
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Tetsuya Nomura?
Yeah, that guy. Shoutouts to him.
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
Look, Kiku, I think she just, just strolling around.
Shut up and drink your pilk.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. Oh wow, I have to talk again, okay. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what.
Banger alert.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, that feels great. Oh, hell yeah.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
The order the justice hammers were used to commit the murders. Something about that is bothering me.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
That wasn't right.
Come on, Dakota, don't scare me like that. Makes me feel so
Shoot!
Shit!
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Okay.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
That's not it either.
Shoot!
Well, we can't think about it now. I'm dead.
We got memed on. GG's, fam.
Damn, we died twice?
We got memed on.
Also, for those of you who didn't notice, because I didn't tell Bird, I did actually add a pilk tag to the stream. See, it's right there.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
I love how every time, even when someone else is more logically the
really
culprit, they always accuse me.
Well,
I refuse to give up yet.
Ratios, so they have no choice.
L plus ratio plus ratio plus ratio.
So I guess if we have the pilk tag, does this mean that we have to have seconds at the end of the stream?
Oh god. You don't want to either.
I have to drive.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the number.
It's true that Hifumi, while Taka's death came.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Yeah, that's not it either.
Shoot!
God, I feel like we're usually better at this. But no, Owie did trade in brain cells for bra sizes, absolutely.
So,
regarding Taka, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know what Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
It's the part where you take one.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh my god. What?
Did we learn the trick
Shoot.
of take one orange letters and then use the blue bullet?
I don't think we did, no.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Yeah, that's not it either.
Shoot!
But Yasuhiro's letter has nothing to do with either of those.
So,
Regarding Taka's, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was after. We already know what Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
That's not it either. So it's gotta be the letter somehow. Because the problem is there are 3 separate items. There's Yasuhiro's letter, which is the invite. There's the scrap, which is in Taka's hands. And there's the letter that Kafumi had. But that letter is neither of those items.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
Scroll down. Wait. Okay, yeah. Keep going. Is that it, or?
Mm-hmm. If you target a weak spot and then hold down the X button, you can use that weak spot as a temporary truth bullet later in the argument.
Okay, yeah. So, I wonder
if that might be it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the just...
Okay, that was it.
No, that's wrong.
I'm so glad. I forgot that was a thing we could do.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
No, I appreciate that, Keith.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Darling, you're not a failure.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. I feel like there was something. Hangman's Gambit!
Here we go.
See. Wristwatch. God damn it! Ah!
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer, because as of last night...
Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. For the 3rd time, as we pointed it out this evening. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
Shouldn't have an alibi.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Huh?
What was that?
Oh my god.
I'm repeating this for the fourth time. Let's go downstairs.
Hifumi! He's still in the
Nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
We're getting there.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
I have no idea!
Source, I just made it up.
The source is I made it the fuck up.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
I love how the major piece of supporting evidence for the Hifumi was the real killer theory is no one else could have moved his colossal lard ass.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Please recall, my not-girlfriend was passed out the whole time. My stalker/lover is in the clear.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
My crazy fuck buddy who will probably kill me later on.
I don't know.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
It's a murder trial! We need to know who did it!
She's got that 4D chest going on.
That's the point!
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Okay, that's valid.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
A winch. Magic.
A summoning.
Prison labor. The Dutch.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body
You
disappearing.
have a theory, Kiku? Okay, I'd love to hear it. What is it?
A game theory.
Act of God.
And according to what Celeste said,
We could not have gone for more than a minute or two, though.
I mean, he did revive later, so that would make logical sense. Maybe he wasn't dead. Somebody, I'm assuming what probably happens.
We just have to see.
If I were to guess, I would say that probably. I'll give you that he might be responsible for Taka's murder, but I don't think he killed himself.
Why would you accuse Hifumi, who's never done anything wrong in his entire life?
I think you and I both know that that's not a correct statement. Well,
You're Makoto.
Oh, so then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
It would seem so.
His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
In everyone else's defense, I also don't know how Hifumi could have moved himself that quickly.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Okay, bitch! Lay it on me! He was full of air.
What?
Man, we're
How?
running the gambit.
If the dead body were to move itself.
Hifumi was actually way into inflation.
God
so much
damn
so
it.
he could float around the school.
What if he was wearing a fat suit like Eddie Murphy?
The dead body moved on its own?
He was full of so much gas, he couldn't have possibly stayed still for long. His noxious necrofarts prepared him up the stairs, just like we're gonna have after all the pilk we drank, but...
No! Not another...
Shut the fuck up, Keegan!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
He was definitely dead when you got to the repository.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That would be the smartest thing he could do.
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible?
Sure, next time for fun.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
The body discovery announcement was only made once. That much I'm sure of.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
That was right.
Shoot!
God damn it!
Uh-oh.
Why is this one... This one's like significantly harder than the last one.
Uh-oh. Puppy's been bad.
Oh my god.
Get the newspaper.
Is this really the end for all of us?
What do you say? We'll give it a little shot.
I refuse to give up
Yeah,
yet.
we're too deep. We can't stop now.
And we can't stop. We won't stop. Whoa.
Alright, so...
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Yeah, that's not it.
Shoot!
Are you saying
That when we first found him, there's a chance he was...
No. Hifumi was dead. Without and you know that
how?
Surely you heard the body discovery.
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
And that is why the Are we really so
Maybe the announcement was intended
to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found
Hifumi in the
nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Shoot!
Chad, any ideas?
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead,
without a doubt. And you know that surely you heard the body Hifumi's dead body, and that
is why the
Are we really so sure that maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery?
Are you saying that when we
first found Hifumi, there's a chance
he was actually...
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Okay, that was it.
No, that's wrong! Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Ma'am!
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
I think that's what's infuriating me the most. Is like, I keep not using the right stuff, and she's going out of her way to look as guilty as humanly possible. And I really want her to go down.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
Yeah, you can.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
The first time, you say?
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Later on.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
first time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Ding dong, ding dong.
The body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, may use your evidence that the class trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually rediscovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
That's subtle, I like that.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
His glasses.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
God, I love her!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Okay, there's proof. Oh, there's proof.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Okay, so it's the glasses.
Then, was he really still alive?
Of course not. It is impossible. This is ridiculous.
The reason I can say Hifumi was still alive. If I can just find the contradiction in these statements, it'll become clear.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi, and then, his body just...
And the next time it was in the...
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Wrong!
No, that's wrong!
Ignorant!
Yeah, fucked.
Get fucked!
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found in the trash can. The cloth.
I got it! It was a
Now
glasses
let's go.
cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean.
Oh, it's definitely his.
And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
I feel like we know that. I really feel like we know that.
It could be.
I feel like we do.
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Wow, that took like all of her brain power.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
Man has a point.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
He uses only the finest satin.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Copious corpse.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The blood packs. The blood packs in the fridge.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Must have been he for me.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
Thickens.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Kiku, how you feeling right now, bud? Feeling good, hun? Feeling good?
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right?
Okay, I get it. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. You did it. You did it.
We don't know for
So me and
sure
Sakura
yet.
headed for the repository.
It could have been Aoi.
But when we got there, the door was
It
locked.
could not have been Aoi.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
I would more believe it was Monokuma himself.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Go ahead, Makoto. Do it. I love it like, I'd like to show you some evidence.
Tell him,
Makoto, crank that soldier boy.
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right,
Yep.
Makoto?
Tell him,
The
Makoto.
item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
See, what's great about you, like, playing more of
I got it!
Share more and more, like...
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
And now I've, like, unlocked a new world of memes that I can share with you.
Hidden note?
The notebook.
That's right.
We
found it stuffed in his pants.
We found it in his note nook.
He had a copy of
What?
the notebook,
In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Yes, his pants. His creep creases. His ham wallets.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been... I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Yes, baby girl. What is it?
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Today I will teach you how to floss!
Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary. But still, I can't let her get to me. I would love to see Makoto just like pump it in like the middle of the courtroom.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Oh, damn it.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intent must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said.
What time did it say to meet?
Oh, damn it.
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, that's wrong!
Shut the fuck up!
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
I love her.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster, telling people they'd found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
My God, will you stop?
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Yep, the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly, which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah, after seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
Sorry, no.
Sorry.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Except for the part where he, wasn't dead.
Yeah.
The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Hifumi said hero.
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
Yasuhiro.
He was killed in the repository, so he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Rude!
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right?
Oh my God. Does Hiro have a point? Oh, this is terrifying. This is way scarier than the pill. We really are ready. We really are ready for Halloween. Hiro was right about something.
So if Hifumi was killed in the
With how
repository,
edgy his hair is, he's bound to have at least
the
one
culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Hell yeah, we got one bean. Hell yeah, brother.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
See?
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste?
I feel like she knows!
Number 1 or number
She
2?
knows.
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
What I'm curious about is how he got in the suit. Like, I know he's innocent, but I still gotta know how he got in the suit.
Well, you see, cornstarch really helps a lot.
Okay. Excuse me.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers! And, that's about it.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
Maybe Justice Hammer. Well, what if there's one? How was the culprit? How did nobody witness?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammer.
Well, one thing's the murder
weapon had to be one of the Justice...
No, that's wrong.
Shut the fuck up, hero!
Yeah, you murderer.
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
Get hosed, loser!
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Really making Celeste look ultra guilty.
Look, we don't
Hold on a
know
moment.
yet.
I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together
Man, I
with
feel
him.
like you, stopping everyone's line of questioning makes you look a lot more guilty.
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
At least that's what we thought at first, but...
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate, and assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the...
But that only really applies. In this case, however, there were two murders.
Damn it.
Based on the rules that have
been laid out for us, even if more than one person is...
only the one who actually carried out the act, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible
that is how... But that only really applies.
In this case, however, there were two murders.
Okay, so I got it backwards. It's fine. That's fine.
Shoot.
Now we know. Now we know.
Based on the rules
that have been laid out, even if more than one person... Only the one who actually... Assuming the rule holds true.
that is how...
But that only really applies if there's... In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate, and assuming the rule holds...
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
But if two people commit two separate murders...
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme.
Okay, we're talking about risk versus reward. Well, now it has to be Celeste.
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
It really is brilliant when you lay it out like that.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
And who would be cold and soulless enough to do that aside from me?
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
Kiku, you got a point. Yeah, for someone who's got a perfect poker face, she does look awfully sus.
Look,
You think so?
I think it's
I
the
can't
opposite.
help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning. Which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, murdered him. In the debates up until now, the way the case is unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit.
Select someone. It's Leon.
Here's my answer.
What?
It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
Yes!
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him,
Oh, wow.
that I would go within 10 feet of that shit for brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot! Pardonnez-moi.
Damn. She lost her.
She let up them fingies out for a second.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common
He was
only
your
to the
special
two of you.
piggy.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What is it that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common?
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Sir!
Went from tell Makoto to shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry that your father never loved you. My god. Jesus. This man.
So, I have a long drive and I have to be up ass early for work.
Well, are you able to make it to the end, or do you need to bolt?
I need to bolt, honestly.
Do you?
Can we save here, or if you want to keep going, you can, but I need to bolt.
You need to bolt?
Yeah.
Chat, what do you think? Do we want to finish this thread, or do we want to have leave a big cliffhanger here until next week? What do you think? How close to the end are we?
I want to say we're past halfway, but like it's gonna be like 12:30 or so by the
Oh, real? There's an hour left?
Probably. Yeah.
At this point? What does she have left? Okay, fair. Fair. Okay. Can I not save?
I think you should be able to. I guess if it's not letting you,
Is it because we're mid cutscene? I mean, that's weird that it wouldn't let you save, like...
Move this up.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I got it. Alright then, very well.
Yeah, sorry to kind of cut this, like...
Don't be. We ran late anyway. I hate to cut it. Just leave it in the background. I do hate to cut it here, but between Bird's mighty need to go home and the fact that the pilk is finally coming for my soul, it's probably a good idea for us to cut it off here. Because I don't need any living being around for what's going to happen next. I don't think it's a good idea. But I'm going to go ahead and save one last time. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and close it out. Big Willie style. That's fair. It would not be the same without Bird here. I completely agree.
Thank you.
But, that cuts it for this week. Thank you guys for joining for a little more unusual than usual Danganronpa PepsiCo special. Shout outs to all of the loving people out there who contributed to the sub goal, getting us to 20 subscribers, shattering the September goal, and making tonight's unfortunate events occur. Gonna have to set up the bar higher for next time.
Chicky nuggy juice.
Chicky nuggy. No. But the pain will be worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that Blue clipped part of it earlier. The footage will, of course, be uploaded at some point. We have it. I don't know when it's going to be cleared, but goddamn, miserable. Horrible, miserable. But I had a good time tonight. In spite of that, I hope you guys got as much enjoyment out of watching that as we did not doing it. But maybe space it out a little bit next time for our sakes. I'm glad our pain brought you great joy. But we will be back next week for episode 13. We will confirm that Celeste is guilty of that soulless bitch, and then move on to case 4. Tomorrow night, we'll be back with more Call to the Lamb. We are entering into Silk Cradle, which is a place that I'm super excited to be going to. Yay, Spider World. So thrilled. You cannot possibly imagine how thrilled I am to go there especially. So happy. And then, of course, I'll be back on Wednesday as well for more Tales of Symphonia with Blue. But that will conclude tonight's stream. Thank you guys for joining us. Let's see if there's anybody out there that we can raid. Let's see. GDQ's playing Outlast. Salty Bed is doing their thing. Slushy is playing Majora's Mask.
Ooh.
Sheep TV is doing Rainbow Six Siege. Blue's doing Minecraft. Bird did ooh for Slushy. Let's raid Slushy. It's been a while since we raided Slushy.
Look, I got a soft spot for Majora's Mask. What can I say?
All right, so we'll go ahead and hop on to raid Slushy. So if y'all are still with me, feel free to join for that. If not, have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody, and off we go.